is tribute, but the worthy are mine to reap!
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 4 of our OOD the Skulltaker, Omens of Destruction Early Access campaign. In today's episode we are here rampaging our way through Lustria, frankly, just outright annihilating everything in our path. Out of the 3 campaigns so far, Skulltaker seems the easiest, followed by Fags, just because the forces of Khorne are so much more powerful than the forces of the Ogres just kind of naturally. That Skulltaker is just an absolute powerhouse. Goldfag is the next most, or the next easiest, I guess, the next strongest. And then Gorbat has a pretty tough start there, being surrounded by the Battle for Karak 8 Peaks, the Dawi up there, several Dawi factions, and then Scarbrand to your south. You got a pretty scary start. We're gonna go ahead and just wipe out the Bordello faction here.
Skulls for the Skull Throne!
For the Skull Throne. In fact, we do need some more skulls for the throne. How did you know? How did you know? Well done, Fear Hunters. We'll swap over to the combat trials there to build up some more magic. And the people of the Empire need to build up, and Bretonia both need to build up their forces faster. I need more skulls to claim. We've got Kevin moving his way up towards the Latma Pack. We'll see if he can actually claim it, or if there's too big of a Lizardman force there. What we'll do is we'll make a blood host here and send them round to help. We have unlocked our second tier of Skull Throne options. So we have the recruit rank and global duration reduction for recruitment, Hungering Blades for armies, which I'm really excited to activate, the Gift of Glory there, and then the Endless Fuel for more growth and control, which is a good one just to kind of have rolling on cooldown, similar to the Rite of Domination from Skaven. Do we have any more heroes we can get access to? No, not at the moment. That looks like that's about all we can do. We've got the red host down here that I just have raiding their way across the Skaven lands. It's too bad you don't gain skulls also from raiding, since you're running around and slaying fools, I would assume, as well as taking their goodies. I don't feel like Khorne's boys would do a good job of stealing from fools without taking their things and their skulls. Yeah, let's just stay here in Subbatoon. We're gonna be making this faction mad at us as well, but I really don't care. It's we're gonna be waiting. We're not gonna upgrade Ketsa or Jodel. 2 turns we'll have access to the Dark Bastion, and 1 more turn later we'll be able to upgrade all the way up to tier 3, which is what we want to do. Alright, check our province tab here. Everything looks like it's good to go. Grawl the Bloodsmith. Oh, you're lucky you're not a Noctilus, otherwise Skulltaker might have had to make a quick diversion to the ocean. Although this is an area we won't like at all, so we just burn it to the ground and move on. Teleporting out there, though, would be rough, because you wouldn't be able to then teleport away. You're just kind of stuck there. Alright, we'll zoom on through, and Ulrich, well, worth a lot of essence is down to only 2 units here, so I'm here to claim this essence for free. We're just gonna swoop in, hit him on the back of the head with a bottle, and that'll be that.
Let us hear it, but incur my wrath. I dare thee.
Oh, me too. Vlandwyl wants a non-aggression pact. No all their skulls for the throne. Raid Tlax gave us far more gold than I feel like it should have, but I'll take it. Zach is back and ready for duty. Lovely, we can send him up to go discover the Jade Dragon. Oh, we can also teleport over here to deal with Rakarth.
Rakarth is super.
Allowing him to build up is a miserable idea. How much do you like us, Rakarth?
Beasts. Rampage.
Looks like quite a bit. Well, we like them quite a bit, but there's no telling. Oh, here we go. War with Itza, but inversion is strategic threat because no one likes Khorne. There. Army of Khorne shows up, you tend to want to leave as quickly as you can. Don't even worry about wasting time calling for the Witch Hunters, just run. Oh, we should be able to reach Albrecht if we burn Tlax. Let's see about coming into the Skull Throne here. We have the Endless Gift of Glory and good old Bathe in Bloodshed. We'd also get extra Khorne corruption on all provinces and a chance to automatically colonize ruins. I think not. Let's go ahead and grab the The endless fuels, they're not really in any worry. No good battles soon, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But failing horribly. Oh, good, we've got access to the Eternal War again as well, so we should easily be able to get over here to take down Albric. Come hither, Tlox. I'm sorry. It's like, what's going on here? Stuck. Going nowhere, boss. Now just some peasants. Go ahead and auto-resolve that one. Lose 79. That had to be from Sila actually throwing peasants through our own lines and taking out bloodthirsters that way. Holding ball style. We'll go ahead and... Not that many skulls for the throne, so let's go ahead and make a blood host. Don't quite get to reach Albric. That gives us our second front. Perfect. But we can get close and then summon in that squad from beyond. What are you guys called? The Endless War Army? Yeah, Eternal War. There is only war. Alright, Skulltaker, actually, before we do, let's make sure we pass out skill points proper. 4 plus skill points. Let's combine these two weapons up. Get us access to a Sword of Strife. Not bad. And not great, but yeah, we'll take it. I'll go ahead and steal this armor of silver and steel for now. Strategically relocate it over here to Skulltaker. Then we can further reduce our upkeep. Lovely.
Slayer of Kings.
Sila, I'm also going to come on in and give you the slaughter, so the extra resistance and a weapon strength combo there. 8% on top of 10% ward save. Alright, Skulltaker, summon in the friends here. Good old war party friends. Hello there, Androx. Oh, you know, we saw last time how bad this was. I'm curious. What about a fully upgraded army against Bloodletters? That's still pretty rough. They doubled our kills. Impressive there. They want to make sure they're punishing you dearly for using your skull throne abilities. We'll just rated them down to skulls. We've got just enough movement to go after Albric and Esby both. She's worth a lot of assets. I'm here for that.
Only the finest.
Only the finest. Let's go extra murder here for Brass Tide into extra speed.
Boston champion.
Of course, this is not much of a fight here. This is just Albric being auto-resolved. He has one settlement left too, which means we can get rid of him in a hurry if his, we lost 100? All we would have to do is send Skulltaker and Sila in, and that's a fight. We should have just done that.
Fight and kill.
Alright, there's Hammer and Anvil. 15 additional melee attack when fighting at sea. That makes sense, doesn't it? Fleshhound Handler, and we've got the Hellforged Bellows, which are a new version of Skull Cannon. Instead of shooting just one skull, it shoots 5 at once. In Corrin's realm, the most destructive wildfires don't burn themselves out, they are given wheels. It also has an ability where if it's just fighting in melee for a while, it will summon a vortex of fire at its feet, which I would say is pretty awesome. No enchanted items to give you outside of that Crown of Command, which I just despise these things. Garbage item. Call to Bloodletting is post-battle loot. Fair enough. I love that we haven't even started working on Skulltaker's melee line, and he is still an absolute monster. He beat Gorok. Granted, it wasn't a single fight with it wasn't a one-on-one fight with Gorok, but still. Took down Gorok pretty effectively. Let's go both points into sustained by slaughter, up to 10% less upkeep. Slaughter here. Oh, I should take it back. Trading for Sila. Glorious. Show us actually the full amount that we're boosting. 45%. Yes, please. Taking them down also give us access to our next Cloak of Skulls. We get more Corn Corruption after defeating a Lord, which is basically nukes an area with Cornate goodness. Extra armor defense and resistance for every Cloak of Skulls empowerment. Bonus V infantry. Oh wow. Now we're going all in on the Mirror the Indomitable here. Travel cost minus 50% down to less cooldown on how long we can travel to. Skulltaker. I mean, I see no reason to stop them here. Let's head on down to the Box Marsh and start cutting our way through these vampires as well. Love to get the Hellforged Bellows going, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to just yet. I want them here with Skulltaker too, because you can have a full demonic army, where the other faction there with Kevin is going to be more focused on
What message do you bring for the
to scare more of the mortals. You're fighting Clan Spittle. An opportunity arises. I will join your war. He would become our vassal. Too bad Khorne has no need for vassals.
Yes, master.
You tricked me. You will pay. Well, we'll just see about that, won't we? Onward to the Pox Marsh. Hello there, Pox Marsh. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a bit of fun.
For the dark gods. Every act is for Khorne.
I realized just in time that I was muted. Let's get to this. Got the bloodletters all in. We're just gonna charge straight forward with everyone and have a bit of fun here. So let's get these guys all grouped up, locked, and battle begin. Skulltaker, you and Scylla charge straight on in. We're gonna get shot up by a little bit of the gunnery crew, but I think that's fine. A little bit of injuries are good for the spirit. Sometimes. Goes Skulltaker and Coltrane. Or at least we haven't even come to take a look at our specialized Juggernaut yet. It looks great. We'll go ahead and hit slow-mo. He's meant to be, I think, all gold or brass, whichever color. But they've got him a little bit red here, but he looks incredible. Extra angry looking, all the skulls. He's got extra skulls for Skulltaker. Which sadly doesn't give him any extra bonuses, but that might be a little bit too crazy. Get in there, Skulltaker. Bloody onslaught for this gun mob.
Execution is my
I'd like to come on in and start killing for Khorne. The hounds are here. He just chucked that that gun mob guy for as far as he can throw him. He picks him up and uses him as a weapon. Well, that's great. Hey, come here, you. That's awesome. Go ahead and activate the abilities for our Blood Reaper here. He's got all the good stuff. Spraying them down on outside, where we've got the Blood Beasts working together with our Motorcycle of Doom and the Blood Crushers. I think the Bloodletter's gonna get in here in time. Well, they finally arrive, getting those great swords into work. There's Undead to banish. I absolutely love the kind of evil Moonlight Greatsword look you have with the Skulltaker's blade. Well, the Slayer sword itself. Damage in here, we can just watch the carnage. Skulltaker leading the way, that is the end for those undead. Rest in peace. Alright, leg sweep for them, and quite a fun one at that. Get a bunch of skulls, some free gold. Right from their treasure chests. I'm curious to, I'm tempted to go ahead and sack this. Allow them to build up a little bit more, we can come back around. Alternatively, we can just destroy it and move on. Let's go ahead and skull the Skull Throne here. That was a fair bit for a small settlement like that. Now we've got the Slaughter Guard. Oh yeah, these guys are incredible. They look incredible too. Converting ruinous charges into death for their foes is a favorite tactic amongst Khorne's warriors. They don't even need to be the ones charging.
Skulltaker!
Absolutely, and actually I realized I had forgotten to show you all when we unlock most of those, like I been asked to. Of course, now we have no one in range that can go even check.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Dwarfs, are you going to go resettle the sacred pools? How brave. I'm here for it. Doesn't seem like a very smart idea, I can't lie. Should have waited a single, or I guess just 2 more turns there, and then we can go ahead and upgrade Itza. Zach returns, we'll go ahead and bring him up and around towards Spectazuma. Should've gone the other way, but Carol Shoemaker here started to build up a nice bit of champion essence. Love to see it. Skulltaker, we can read. Oh, we can't quite reach Eve. Alright, well, we'll drop into Demonic Portal and just make our happy selves at home here in the Box Marsh. Still can't recruit in those units. We don't control these areas. We can't look at the ROR just yet. But yeah, no, I'm pretty positive the Skull Cannon here. Let's see what level Skulltaker is. That'll help. He's level 22, so the Slaughter Guard was level 22, and the Bellowers were at 20. So that was when they were unlocked.
A hero's journey ends here.
These are both pretty good. So I'm not going. It's like normally, yeah, no, we're not going to use those. It seems very foolish. Got lots of good items though. Give you a talisman of protection. And Sword of Strife is better than the Relic? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sweet.
Blood is the source of godhood.
Skulltaker, your skills. We'll go ahead and give you a point into Relentless Advance. It's for our demons to come back if they're ever slain.
Do not test my patience with mortal concerns.
Still have the Exalteds in the global just yet. We're doing too much slaughter. And our recruitment and buildings can't quite keep up. Blood Crusher's still raiding around. Briefly though, I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of him. He said what? Right before he was gone. See you lads later. For your service to Khorne, it was much appreciated. Yeah, Kevin, let's see what's going on up here in Zlanhopek. Korean is recruiting.
And step on the path.
We just need to divert to Itza real quick.
My coins will only.
Yeah, we'll just divert to Itza real fast. Right, All Bloodsmith is going to continue his way over here towards. Hang on now, this is a Khorne. This means a Khorne faction has burned down Nuja. Actually, I think now that I've said that, I think the Beastmen have the same effect, where if they burn something, it takes a few turns before it can be recolonized. Let's see. And not. Oh, this is just the icon then. If it's just you can't rebuild it at all, then. Oh, I like it. I'm bringing Grawl up here to go find Ikiclaw. I would like some extra research rate. Our Khorne research tree is huge. It is burned. Wow, that new effect is apparently devilishly effective here. Sweet. Well, Eater Nuts moving on back up to bother us. Where is the vampire himself? Here's Bok Bok. Nowhere to be seen, sadly. He's about to lose the Awakening. We'll go ahead and claim this one. We've got plenty of skulls. Great victory, they say. Shotguns are dangerous, but you've seen my squad, right? Have them surround here, and I'll have the Slaughterhounds start moving as quickly as they can to go reinforce against Loxlon. I don't think the Fear Hunters have really much of a chance here.
I will not.
But hey, if the auto-resolve lets me have it, I'll take it. I guess we're going to be raiding then for the rest of his short life. Sounds good to me. We can start upgrading here, and it's a lovely war arena. And the gold mine for a P reduction for all armies. You know, that's perfect.
We serve the greatest god. We press on.
Right into Itza here. That way we
My
can.
word calls. Corns
We can get some more
come
bloodletters. Which it takes them a long time to actually replenish, so I'm gonna go ahead and combine them.
on. Blood bespeaks
Take
his
these
will.
guys out. Root one more here. Actually, we'll grab just 2 more. We've got plenty of gold. And then we can also... Oh, the Bloodweight Berserkers too, man. We've got all of the main units.
From open wounds.
So yeah, no, these guys are 8. I've pulled it up here on the side. These guys are 18. These guys are 20. And then the Slaughter Guard is 22. Which one do we want to see the most? Probably the Wrathmongers, because they're a whole new unit.
You cannot deny my call.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Brutes of the... Nah, we'll keep it for now. Now, it's a unit that I'm not the biggest fan of, but they're not bad. We can grab the Slaughter Guard too, though, just for the overkill.
Or die in damnation.
Awesome. My Portal Stance would ruin our Winds of Magic a little bit. I'm not keen on that, so let's go ahead and dive into the Battle of the Awakening. Or just a little bit more undead. This one should at least be a bit more of a fun fight. Eve Jenkins, though, is gonna have a nasty surprise every time she tries to cast to heal her boys. How exciting. Alright, so we've got reinforcements coming in from way back here. What unfortunate for you. In that case, we'll go ahead and set up the... The Heads that are going to be way too slow to really do much of anything else back here. And then have them have a couple of Bloodletters too, just for good measure. We'll also leave Skulltaker back here to claim the skull of this lord. And we'll have all of our other heroes go and get to work, get through these gates. So let's attack the smaller area over here, that way it's easier for us to rip through. Just keeping the Blood Shrine back here is going to give them a lot of extra attack, no reason not to. And then the remainder of our troops. Flesh Hounds, keeping them worried about this side. Beasts up front. Bloodletters. See exactly what they decided to play up on their walls, and we'll move the beasts if we think we can get them in before the shotguns get to work. But if not, we'll definitely keep them back. Second Force, and then the Blood Crushers here. And that tower is facing out this way. This tower might be able to hit them. Some of these are a little bit strangely placed. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just grab the units in their order of where they are. Beautiful. Let's get it started. They do have some of those shotguns on the wall. Always a dangerous time for Korn. Silent doesn't care so much about taking damage, so let's go ahead and just get him in there. Bloodletters. Fire the cannonballs. They didn't even care. Alright, how much damage are we gonna get on Scylla? That's pretty nasty. Hopefully we make it in before another volley goes off, though. That's all the damage they're gonna get. Let's cause them to rampage. I wish I could grab the extra charge speed. That was my own fault there. That might pull them down so we are able to... And we'll see. Don't want to be premature over there with what I think it's gonna do. Troopers, move. Crushers, I'm gonna go ahead and just send you around a bit closer. Shotguns are blasting in there. They're taking a few of our Bloodletters down. To be expected. Speed you on up. As soon as those ladders have reached the walls, if they haven't taken the unit down, they're pretty much just doomed. Something going on with the gatehouse. Are we already through it? Really not. Well, we can't get in to attack it. Huh. We just charge through? Or otherwise we're just gonna get shot by... No, we can't. Huh, something being buggy there because I think Sila's in the way. Gotta keep moving. Let's go ahead and give all of the lads orders. shot to pieces by these gates. Alright, here comes those reinforcements. Go ahead and lock you in place. You're going nowhere, bud. Bloodletters, get in there. Bombers, get in there. We gotta stop the bombers from doing anything. Skulltaker annihilating the poor mage. As you'd expect. They win that fight pretty dang quickly. Let's go ahead and move into the hounds. Getting difficult, there we go. Alright, the letters have taken the walls. Scylla is down to half health, but he's doing fine here. Kill for corn. You're able to give them the attack order on the walls, or the gatehouse. Looks like it's still being weird. But no, it just closed. We can. Awesome. Perfect. Get you guys in there to help. Bloodletters are screaming over the wall. Scylla's ripping apart the undead. They're actually, looks like they're trying to pull our guys back for a nice bombing run with the deck droppers. Fair enough. They've been being blasted by the gun mob. Definite, perhaps. Go ahead and give all of you Bloodletters your own group. Lock them and then send them forward this way. I mean, you obviously need to keep ripping through here, but we need to see if we can get Scylla out of that. Gloriously voice acted, and a really, he got distracted, I guess. It was too much work to go hunt down the last lord there. We need to let our blood try and get beat up a bit. Alright, so for your squad there, Skulltaker, once she's down, we're just gonna go ahead and bring them back on this side. Gatehouse is ours, but those shotguns are ripping on in. Well, I need you to stop that. Cool news is if our Bloodletters go down, we'll have a pretty high chance of getting them back. Got him the extra damage just in time. So entities can't die on the Hellforged host here. Oh, I didn't mean to give it to them, I meant to do the other unit. No, we didn't. That's the Locust of Fears. Like, we get the right guys. Awesome. I come right on in. Looks like we've captured that gatehouse, so we can get a nice, beautiful Skull Crusher charge, or Blood Crusher charge. All those blood beasts are out of the way. Even the smaller blood beasts and pick guys up and throw them. Bloodletters got bombed by these Sky Bombers. Another one of those units that we don't have much to anything we can really do about it. So we'll want to use all that ammo on these Bloodletters if we can. Horn's Horde succeeds. Alright, let's get you moving into the next unit. The gun mob looks like they've kind of split up. What a strategy. Scylla, you can come with him. Bomb mob's taking out our Bloodletters here. So we'll have to see if we get lucky and we get them back. We also have to go on a run so they don't get all taken out. Blood beasts move up the hill after these deck mob, and once they've lost all of their foot soldiers, then the leadership should start naturally dropping for the rest. Get in there, lads. See how much damage they get with the bombers, too. Looks like, thankfully for the blood beast, it's not too bad. Skulltaker's here. It's a moment too soon. Give the can't die to these lads before the battle ends. Might have wanted to wait a bit longer there. Come on. Getting shot by pistols is no death for Khorne's chosen. Rip them apart. They're trying to use the cheese over here on this side. Don't respect it. Send in the crushers. Like the last charge of the samurai was actually effective. If they're being squirrely, just attack the barricade itself. and they will try to surround you. You can give them the attack, and they may try to move back through it, but then you can just give the attack back on the barricade. No problem. And as I say that, they're taking those blood beasts down. Let's go ahead and get them out of there. There's absolutely no reason to lose. Any units that aren't bloodletters are really easy for us to replace. Drop that armor there. That group's gone. Perfect. And there go the flyers, just in time. And we might end up losing these guys. There's 12 left. We'll see.
Does not lust after trifles, only blood and skulls. Skulltaker! More skulls reaped later. If the master wills it. Skulls for the Skull Throne! Slayer of Kings! Corn's champion! The Lords of Conquest! Blood Speaker! Here! And step on the path! The pilgrimage binds us! Blood Raver, I will sear your flesh.
Fortunately, the Curse of the Muted Mic was going on there, but we'll go ahead and leave that in. Just you'll see a lot of mouse waving around for no reason. Just know I was here talking to myself the whole time like a crazy. Even more than normal. Skaven make good, reliable partner allies. Oh, I'm sure they do. I can also link and log stack your skulls up like in gigantic quantities. Skulls for the Skull Throne. As the Blood God's brass throne room fills to the ceiling with freshly harvested skulls, it will unleash rage to shake this world to its very core. As all struck as they are terrified, all will quail before our everlasting fury. Beat Peter Nut. Don't you worry. You wouldn't have to pay me. Oh, there's Marcus.
All right.
That'd be at least a very different army for us to fight. We could also teleport. All we have to do is wait for Albrick. But we could just take out Clarice here.
Is impossible.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff you can do with Skulltaker. You see a lord, you just teleport to him.
Champions!
Peter Nut's going to reclaim the Poxmarsh. Bravery. Bravery incarnate.
Must!
Okay, well, while I do want the Gift of Glory at some point, we'll do that right before we get into a big battle or for our quest battle. For now, let's go for Dissipation's Domain. I'll put these all on cooldown for 2 turns, and we will just grease up the core and corruption everywhere we're at. We can do some nice colonizing. Colonization done proper. Alright, Auto Resolve. Look, you saw how badly we throat chopped him last time. Be kind. There you go. Head ahead. People simply sack it.
Provision yourself for battles to come.
You don't gain back nearly as much movement if you do that. That's alright. Let's drop into encampment and move on down here towards the blood swamps. Peter will hopefully come back here towards the awakening, which will put him up for a quick and simple, decisive victory. Get exalted bloodletters, I guess 2 turns. Oh, with their exalted bloodletters. Funnily enough, we don't need them just yet, but soon. Let's not do anything foolish. There we go. Get you set up proper. And then I think Fury in here is just as doomed as you can be as Elizabeth. So let's send you up in March Dance. Be nice and arrogant.
Will be severed.
That way their legs shall be severed. That way we can move in and just throat chop Zladwapek here with you. If they come out to fight, so be it. We've got the Slaughter Guard, our outpost, and the Infernal Citadel. Now that we are no longer waiting to upgrade the minor settlements, I think our growth's going to kick in pretty quickly for the provinces we've already claimed. Alright, another turn.
That you've come here at all indicates that you're certainly brave, if not suicidal.
Listen, Skulltaker. Luther's got all sorts of weird stuff going on. He wants a peace treaty. No, dude. As I've said many times, it's only the Void. That's 8 technologies done, so we get ourselves another Collar of Corn for 14% ward save, and a Great Icon of Despair for 10 less leadership. We also have a Sow Death, Reap Blood, so that which only grows under his care is towering pyres, fulminating waste, and blood-fed hordes. No more. Extra growth per region, plus 10 after winning a battle in all provinces. Which is actually very, very good.
A hero's journey ends here.
Skulltaker, let's get rid of this one and the Fleshhound Handler, as well as the Lichbone Pendant, although it is giving magic attacks over to our beasts, which normally don't have it. Now let's give that Great Icon of Despair, and a Blood Collector gives us more gold.
Give blood, spill blood.
Enjoy your new collar, sir. It looks glorious on you. Yeah, some armor works.
In ourselves.
We're not quite as good as 2 different items to give us ward save, but yeah, I'll take it. Alright, well, let's smush the blood swamps. Hand this over to Skulltaker himself so that anyone around him is just going to run away in fear and then lose their head soon after. We lose at 66. I'm going to go ahead and Skulls with the Skull Throne here, even though I'd like their replenishment. This was a little bit of a challenge hunting down. Did I click the wrong ones? Oh no, the Slaughterhounds are up here. Hello there, Clarice. Carnage Incarnate.
I will not.
Clarice Sigibald. Close defeat. They may actually not be willing to come out on a close defeat. So we'll just go ahead and surround. Especially if we bring the Slaughterhounds up. So they can reinforce. And if not, they're just going to both get taken out here real quick. Alright, for our technology. I don't really feel like upgrading our blood hosts at all, really. Not yet. Monuments of Grage. Monuments of Grage, yeah. Rage gives it additional and growth and more corruption. Construction time reduction. Probably the best one to get in early. Actually. Yeah, let's go Ray of Wrath all the way up. How much are these per? So 3, 4 more for each. Well, as I say, let's go for construction. Let's just max out our bloodletters here. So instead of the Chaos Warriors, because who cares about them? Let's go Honor and Blood for more charge bonus and armor piercing for the bloodletters. Then down to Rage Within for melee attack.
All life shall fall.
We can't ignore armaments. Oh, Luther, you're lucky. We can teleport up on you, but that'd be expensive.
The tempter shall pay.
Let's save my teleport then for a turn.
Our
Take down the Awakening, take down Peter. So what we'll do is we'll probably blow up the Awakening if we can't reach Peter. No, it's not waste the summon there. Or the teleport, that is.
Hunger to slay.
Alright, Brawl. Let's see if we can go find this Skaven. I bet you there's summon to borrow. Hey, look, it's Mika. And Stated. Now, well, now we can at least teleport to Skaven Blight. That's the way. Discovered more Skaven. Surprise. See any skull piles, which is also kind of a huge surprise.
Spill blood.
Spill blood. We'll go ahead and give you appointed a specialist and continue our journey. We know where Staten is. If we wish to just teleport over here to Skaven Blight and just destroy it real quick, we absolutely could. That will be a pretty easy one too. Before they get built up is a good call. We'll take down Luther, see if we can reach Peter, kill them both, and then warp ourselves over to Skaven Blight.
The bloodied flesh.
The bloodied flesh. And we will begin the next episode with a Regiment of Renown showcase against Zlenwapek and Waxti here at the Summit of Zlenwapek itself. For now, though, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for coming by today's Blood of Wanderers campaign. If you will enjoy the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I will see you all in the next one.